I'm Manuel Hernandez and welcome to Norwich City Central.
Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing well. It's Lewis, Norwich City Central, and welcome back to another video on the channel. It's felt like a while, but the international break is over. Unfortunately, there is another international break in November, but after that there's only one more throughout the whole season. We can get these international breaks done and we can just focus on watching the mighty Norwich in action. But yeah, welcome to my match preview. Norwich versus Bournemouth. Norwich travel away to Bournemouth and it's going to be a tough game, and Norwich City need to improve their away fortunes. No points at the moment away from home, and we've only scored the one goal, which was the opening day against Liverpool away from home. Coming up against Bournemouth, who are going to be a very attacking side. Let me know your thoughts down below, whether you're going to the game. Let's start talking about Bournemouth. They're very similar to us in the style of play. Eddie Howe's a brilliant manager, and you know, Bournemouth, people say little old Bournemouth, but they actually have spent quite a lot of money. But still, some of the players he's coached and developed are absolutely fantastic. Look at their main man, Callum Wilson, up front. 5 or 6 goals this season. He's got a lot of pace and he'll be fancying his chances up against Norwich. Dominic Solanke is a player they bought for big money whose physicality could prove problematic. Josh King, he's a player in my fantasy football team. I really like the look of him. And they've got pace all over the team. Harry Wilson's on the other wing. They play a 4-4-2 though, a lot of pace, and they create a lot of chances. Lerma in central midfield's a very good player, but defensively they're not that great, and they do remind me of Norwich in terms of they do love to attack. Especially at home, but defensively not that sound. So there could be a few goals in this game, and it could be a chance for Norwich City to start scoring on the road and giving the Norwich City fans something to cheer about and some limbs possibly in the away end. But looking at Norwich City, some good news finally. I haven't heard of Daniel Farke's press conference yet, so fingers crossed we're not going to see a 6-month injury to Timu Pukki, but the Norwich City players are coming back. Mario Rancic, Ono Hernandez, all coming back into first team training. There's a great video on the Norwich City official YouTube channel of them all training. Tom Tribal as well, another one who's back. Cantwell's on the field, Lewis is on the field. So it's really nice to see, you know, some of these players returning back, because Norwich City's injury crisis has probably been a big factor in how Norwich City have struggled so far this season. And it's good to see some of these players back. However, obviously Closer and Zinnerman have got long-term injuries, so Norwich City have still got the defensive centre-backs. That's going to be a problematic position. But looking at the away form, Norwich City do need to improve it. They've leaked the most chances in the whole division, which is appalling really. I've been to 3 out of the 4 away games Norwich City have played this season. 4-1 against Liverpool, we actually played quite well, but I mean defensively it was a horror show in the first half. And then I went away to West Ham, in which we really struggled and should have lost by more than 2. And Crystal Palace as well, we never looked like scoring. So Norwich City have kind of struggled to score away from home this season. And we've also conceded the most shots in the whole of the division as home and away. So it shows we need to improve defensively. And that's what I mean. Norwich City could concede 2 goals last season in the Championship. We did concede 2 goals many a times, in particular at home. We conceded a lot of goals at home. But we had quality and we had belief, and that's why we always got back into games. So several 3-2s, 4-3s, a lot of games in which we scored a lot of goals and we could outscore the opposition. In this division, in the Premier League, you can't really do that. The quality is better, so you need to improve defensively. But Norwich City just need to keep playing to their philosophy, but they've got to slightly tighten up at the back. You know, with Norwich City, why should we change our philosophy? Why should we play Chris Hughton style of football and play a 4-5-1? Attack is the best form of defence. Norwich City, there's lots of philosophies in football, but this is a philosophy in which Norwich City are best at, so we need to keep it, but tighten up defensively a little bit and reduce those individual errors. Because against Aston Villa, when we got hammered 5-1, yes, a couple of Villa's goals were good, but especially the goals we conceded in the first half, it was a defensive horror show. We need to cut out those individual errors. And I feel like if Norwich City could have Amadou in the central midfield, it could tighten us up. I like Tribal. I think he's a good player. On his day, you know, he can really turn the game in Norwich City's favour. But I think Amadou was brought in as a central defensive midfielder. This is a guy who Sevilla spent big money on, and he's, you know, one of Norwich City's most highest profile players besides, you know, Pukki. And I feel like him in central midfield could do some, you know, could help Norwich positively. And that's the thing, Norwich City. What do they do? Do they play Godfrey and Amadou, or do they go with Godfrey and Hanley? It's going to be really interesting, and that centre-back problem could still prove detrimental. But overall, keep the positivity. Timu Pukki scored 2 goals in the international break. Cantwell looks very lively, and he's back from his short-term injury. Buendia and Stiepermann probably need to pick up their game slightly, but you know, coming up against Bournemouth, they've got a real opportunity to score some goals and create chances. So this is going to be a really interesting game. I'm going to say it's going to finish Bournemouth 2, Norwich City 2. Leaving your thoughts down below. Overall, Norwich City keep playing to their philosophy, keep the belief. You know, it was an unbelievable season last season, so just keep that belief, keep the faith, keep the same philosophy. And yeah, I hope if we can just tighten up at the back and reduce individual errors, we've got a chance in this game, and we've got a chance all season. Thanks for watching this video. Leave me your thoughts down below. Subscribe to Norwich City Central, and come on, you Yellows. And I'll see you later.